Good morning, and George, and I run the company called TrainWise, and it is a lifestyle with fitness coaching company. And welcome to another day in self-isolated lockdown. However, you can see now that I'm taking advantage of the allocated exercise time that we get given by the government. And welcome to the daily vlog, because essentially that's what it is, and there's a lot to unravel here. So I don't have a script. All I do is wake up in the morning, maybe a little bit before I go to sleep, start thinking about the message that I'm going to deliver when I go onto my run, because hopefully you've followed me previously, you've seen a couple of my videos, and you know the benefits that I promote and I advocate and I encourage for getting your body to move ultimately. And the benefits are the hormones that get stimulated within the brain, the main one being the BDNF, which is brain derived neurotrophic factor, and that is all about sparking off the hormones within yourself in order to conjugate and create new neurological pathways, which are new nerves in the brain that expand, that they call neuroplasticity, and you start to think better and your cognition starts to ignite better. And that's hopefully what I deliver. So moving forward from this now, I'm going to be talking about a story that I had with a client. As well as that, I'm going to be living a vicarious life, an explanation of a vicarious life that would reverse back and make itself much more poignant and true to my delivery right now. So for anyone now that doesn't want to hear about the benefits that I believe my business can give you in regards to fitness, because I come from a fitness business, if you do not want to hear the vast amount of assistance that I can actually provide you with in order to make your fitness life the greatest life that you have ever experienced, then what I suggest that you do, if you don't mind, I'd like to encourage you to move on, and thank you. And if you're still here, thank you, welcome. So I had a conversation with one of my clients yesterday, and he asked a question that got me thinking about me delivering this message right now, and it comes with layers. And the question was, why do you want to do this? As in, why do I want to pivot online? Why do I want to adapt from going to the ground level to essentially sky level? And sky level being the airwaves that take us towards someone's platform. And this is your platform, and I'm here in front of you. How could I be in front of you if I didn't take the advantage and the opportunity to actually get on to a platform myself that takes me above the ground that I used to be on, and then surfs me towards your insight, your algorithm? And why do I do it? Why did I do it? Obviously, I need to eat. Obviously, I need to feed my family, pay the bills. That's number one. And what do? Die, quick, dead. If you're not quick, you die in this business. And that's the same with fluidity, money. It's fluid, it's liquid. I said that yesterday. And what happens with that? It doesn't like static, it doesn't like friction, nor do we. Let's face it, we don't like friction either. So why did I do it? Because I wanted to live life by my terms. And I feel that the best way to do that is to take the opportunity. Now, I've said opportunity twice, and I've slowed down to make you understand that that is the crux and the topic on what I want to be talking about right now. Being a business owner, I don't know if you've noticed it, if you are in the service industry and you are a business owner, there is one thing that we want as customers. We don't want clients, we don't want customers. We don't want people coming and taking our services for no reason apart from them feeling happy that they've been provided with a service from us. They've actually obtained value from the service that we provide. But ultimately, who do we want? We want opportunists. And I've said previously that by far I am no pessimist. And then I don't live in naivety. I don't stick my head in the sand. And I've made a little crack, a little joke, that being in England, there is no sand. So if you try to stick your head in the sand that it's in England, you're going to find concrete and you're going to hit your head, you're going to crack your head open and you're going to be very injured. However, we want opportunists. The opportunist, I heard this yesterday as well. So a pessimist is glass half empty, and an optimist is glass half full, and the opportunist is the one that's drank that water that's within the glass before the optimist and the pessimist decide what they want to do. So anyway, I'm going to turn this because my arm's hurting. And that client, he weren't ready. He weren't ready because, and I don't want to out at all, I'm not, because you don't know who I'm talking about. He's not even on social media, right? But he does have all the high-tech equipment, and he does have the highest spec of broadband, and he watches many channels on YouTube, many things on YouTube. So basically, the Illuminati conspiracy, etc. Yeah, he's bigger than that. But yeah, he's got a mobile phone. The mapping, hopefully you'll understand. So anyway, I was there on the phone with him for a good half an hour, and he was trying to tell me the New World Order and how I should just stick to what I'm doing, get that paper and pen, and live my life in accordance to the way that I never wanted to live it. So what this situation has right now is giving me an opportunity. It's given me an opportunity to express my absolute greatness towards you. Now, why is it absolute greatness? Because I've taken the time in developing myself for over 23 years within this industry. And what that means to you is that I can provide you with so much awareness, so much knowledge when it comes to fitness, physical exercise, body movement, nutrition, and also the mindset. Being mindful, understanding what you're doing, listening to your body as your body provides itself. You're providing your body through the biomechanics of the ability of movement. And it is with that I then offer my services to you on the platform that I'm talking about. The platform that I'm talking about is my PT Hub. And in this particular video, there's going to be a link. And the link is going to direct you straight to a 6-week package that I've developed. And the package is only body movement, home workout. Those that don't have equipment or very limited equipment. And it works for male and female, for the aged, for the young. It works for everyone. But down to me knowing the algorithm and who's actually watching me, I know that we've got a lot of over 30s, and we've got some under 60s as well. And I would say I've got a varied amount of viewers, and I've got quite a vast audience looking at my actual insights and my algorithms and all of the connections that I make and the views that I get, which are not really ever seen. I have to go into my business insights and have a look at that, and I can see that there's many people watching me. So let's not get off the point, let's get on the point. Are you an opportunist? Are you? And do you want the opportunity, now that we find ourselves within COVID-19 and the isolation lockdown, to make the best person you can possibly be with your own understanding and intelligence of fitness? Do you want to be that person that comes out of this knowing about your macronutrients, knowing about what a deadlift can do for you when you combine it into an upright row, then you snatch it into a clean, then you develop the squat, the deep squat, and then you go into a shoulder press? Do you find yourself a person that has engaged in those words that I've just said? Because if so, click that link, yeah? And then you will find me in the other side of that cyberboard. And I've done 10 minutes right now, and there's a lot more to say. I will say one more thing though, you know, because of the conversation that I had with my ex-client. The conversation I had regarding like this COVID-19, listen, we don't know, and I'm not going to be there to actually talk about things that I don't know. But as we all have done, we've researched. What have we researched? Someone's in a house and you're looking in. The window is steamy, but you're looking at their movements and you're saying, I think that they're doing that. Okay, they're doing that, so let's do that. That's what we're doing when we watch the news. That's what we're doing when we watch the TV. We're looking in someone's window and can't really see the movements they're doing, but we're copying the movements exactly right. Let me tell you something really, really quick that I didn't realize, I didn't know at all. And maybe you do know. This coronavirus is over 450 years old, and it belongs to the animal world, and as you do know, because of the Wuhan story and all of that. However, why does it destruct? Because it has a coding system within it, and it maps itself within your body. So it goes within your body and it makes copies of itself. That's why it's so strong. It's not because, you know, like when they say viruses die, they do, but before they die, they make copies. So they're like the new age. So a few years ago, there was, I know I'm going on, a few years ago, there was a rat infested problem in London, right? And then no matter what poison you gave it, they would not die. And I don't think the problem's solved. I think they just brushed it under the carpet. What I'm saying is like a new genetic mutation. Something within their species just mapped out a different strength of resistance, and that's exactly what the COVID-19 is. That's what coronavirus is, you know. And you can't control what you're not controlling. Sorry, you can't control it. The only thing that you control right now is what goes on in that mind. And what goes on in that mind is influenced by whatever you're viewing, whatever you're seeing, whatever your mind is searching and reaching for. And because you're here right now and you've lasted 12 minutes, hopefully we've connected, and you know that I am not full of that thesis. You know that I'm not full of virus. You know that I can be one of the greatest things that can happen to you to get yourself out of this lockdown state. So you're locked down, you're locked in. Let's work you out. Let's work you in. So when it's time to get locked out, make sure you stay locked out. Okay, peace and love.